What if someone gave you the chance to own a gold mine? Would you become an instant millionaire? Or would you lose millions of dollars before finding your first ounce of gold? Most people think a gold mine is a money printing machine. Gold is one of the world's most valuable resources. Its price is high, demand is strong, and it has been used as a store of wealth for thousands of years.
So, owning a gold mine sounds like the perfect business. But the reality is very different. Some mines generate hundreds of millions of dollars every year. Others lose billions before they produce a single ounce of gold. Today, we're going to discover the real economics of owning a gold mine. How much does it cost to build? How much money can it make? And most importantly, is owning a gold mine actually worth it? Let's find out.
The journey begins long before the first piece of gold is ever mined. Everything starts with exploration. Teams of geologists search for signs of gold hidden deep underground. They collect rock samples, study satellite images, analyze geological maps, and drill hundreds of test holes into the earth. This process can take years, and there is no guarantee they will find enough gold to make the project profitable.
Many companies spend tens of millions of dollars on exploration, only to discover the deposit is too small, or the gold concentration is too low. If enough gold is found, the next challenge is getting permission to build the mine. Environmental studies must be completed. Government approvals are required. Local communities must be consulted. Roads need to be built. Electricity must be connected. Water systems have to be installed. Employee housing is often constructed in remote locations. This preparation alone can take between 5 and 15 years. And during all this time, the project earns absolutely no money, only expenses. Once construction finally begins, the real spending starts. Huge excavators, massive drilling machines, bulldozers, processing plants, conveyor systems, fuel storage facilities, maintenance workshops, safety equipment, and gigantic mining trucks that can carry hundreds of tons in a single trip. Each one costs several $million. By the time everything is ready, building a modern gold mine can cost anywhere from $500 million to more than $5 billion. And that's before selling even a single ounce of gold. Running a gold mine is incredibly expensive. The biggest operating cost is labor.
A medium-sized gold mine can employ hundreds of workers. Large mines often require more than 1,000 employees. Engineers, geologists, heavy equipment operators, mechanics, electricians, safety inspectors, security teams, environmental specialists, and managers working around the clock, because most gold mines operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Then comes fuel.
The giant haul trucks used in open-pit mines are some of the largest vehicles on Earth. A single truck can burn hundreds of liters of diesel every hour. Multiply that by dozens of trucks every day for an entire year, and fuel costs alone can reach tens of millions of dollars. Electricity is another massive expense. Crushing rock, grinding ore, running pumps, ventilation systems, processing plants, lighting. And hundreds of powerful machines consume enormous amounts of electricity every single day. Water is just as important. Millions of liters of water are used to separate tiny particles of gold from crushed rock. That water must be transported, stored, filtered, and recycled whenever possible. Maintaining the equipment is another constant challenge. Mining machines work in extreme heat, dust, mud, and rough terrain. Their parts wear out quickly. Large tires can cost tens of thousands of dollars each. A single engine replacement can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Unexpected breakdowns can stop production completely, costing the company millions of dollars in lost revenue. Safety is another major expense.
Mining is one of the most dangerous industries in the world. Companies invest heavily in training, protective equipment,
Emergency response teams, medical facilities, fire protection systems, and continuous monitoring to reduce accidents. Environmental protection also adds significant costs. Mining companies must control dust, treat wastewater, monitor air quality, restore damaged land, and safely store mining waste. Failing to meet environmental regulations can result in massive fines, or even force the mine to shut down.
By the end of a single year, operating a large gold mine can easily cost hundreds of millions of dollars. And that's before calculating taxes, loan payments, or unexpected problems. At this point, you might wonder, how much gold does a mine actually need to produce? Just to break even? The answer depends on one thing: the price of gold. Gold prices change every day. When prices rise, mining companies can make enormous profits. But when prices fall, even a productive mine can quickly become unprofitable. Let's look at a typical example. Imagine a modern gold mine producing around 250,000 ounces of gold every year. If gold is selling for around $3,000 per ounce, that mine could generate approximately $750 million in annual revenue. At first glance, that sounds like an incredible business. But revenue is not profit. From that money, the company must pay employee salaries, fuel costs, electricity bills, equipment maintenance, replacement parts, environmental protection, transportation, insurance, government royalties, taxes, and interest on billions of dollars in loans. After all those expenses, the actual profit may be much smaller than people expect. In a strong market, a well-managed mine might earn between $100 million and $300 million in profit each year. But that's only if everything goes according to plan. One major equipment failure, a landslide, political instability, worker strikes, or a sudden drop in gold prices can reduce profits overnight. Some mines even lose money for several years before becoming profitable again. There is another challenge that many people never think about. Gold is a limited resource. Every day, the mine removes more ore from the ground, which means every day there is slightly less gold remaining. As the richest deposits are exhausted, the company must dig deeper, process more rock, spend more fuel, and use more electricity just to recover the same amount of gold. Eventually, every gold mine reaches the end of its life. Some mines operate for only 10 years. Others continue producing for 30, 40, or even 50 years. But no mine lasts forever. When the gold is gone, the income stops. Yet the company still has one final responsibility: closing the mine safely. Land restoration, water treatment, removing dangerous equipment, planting vegetation, and restoring the environment can cost hundreds of millions of dollars. For many mining companies, the final bill doesn't arrive while the mine is operating. It arrives after production has already ended. After looking at the numbers, is owning a gold mine actually worth it? The answer is, it depends. If the mine contains a large, high-quality gold deposit, if gold prices remain strong, if the company controls its costs, and if operations run smoothly, a gold mine can become one of the most profitable businesses in the world. Some of the largest mining companies generate billions of dollars in annual revenue, and successful mines can produce hundreds of millions of dollars in profit every year. But the risks are just as enormous. You need billions of dollars before production even begins. The approval process can take more than a decade. Unexpected equipment failures can cost millions. Environmental regulations continue to become stricter. Gold prices can change dramatically, and one poor investment decision can destroy years of work. Unlike many businesses, there is no guarantee that a gold mine will ever recover its original investment. So, here's the final verdict. Initial investment, extremely high. Operating costs, extremely high. Potential revenue, very high.
Business risk, very high. Time to recover the investment, often between 10 and 20 years. Overall profit potential, 8 out of 10. Overall risk, 10 out of 10. Would owning a gold mine make you rich? Possibly, but only if you have billions of dollars, years of patience, the right team, and a little bit of luck. Because in the mining industry, finding gold is only the beginning. Turning that gold into profit
Is the real challenge. So, would you invest billions of dollars to own a gold mine? Or is the risk simply too great? Let us know your answer in the comments. And if you'd like to discover the real economics behind other massive businesses, from oil refineries to cruise ships to airports, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.